Hello and welcome back to the Luke Bell channel. We have some more wokies being owned today, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every day something more crazy than the last day happens, and every time I'm like, man, can it really get more insane than this? Can it really get crazier? And I have to stop thinking that because it always does. Always. All right, let's check out our first clip.
We know people who decide one day they're male, next day they're female, next day back to male.
A wokie receives a much-needed reality check through a robust discussion grounded in facts and logic.
Yes, a gun ban is absolutely what's necessary. I think that we need to start from scratch with the whole gun issue. You know, we have people who think that it's okay to kill an intruder into their house. People who think that it's okay.
It is.
To kill an intruder into their house. You know, if a intruder in your house came before a judge, they would not get the death penalty. Wouldn't happen.
What comes
so
after
we need
that?
to have a whole different.
An anti-gun wokie argues against defending one's home with force, sparking a debate on personal safety and rights.
What? That's her logic on that? I can't even wrap my brain around that. You have a right to defend yourself. That's the whole idea of having a right to a firearm. If you ban guns, the only people who are going to follow the ban is people who follow the law, right? You follow me here? So somebody who's breaking the law to try and enter your home, probably not going to follow a gun law. Just saying. Okay, next clip.
No, are you excited about Kamala Harris running for president?
Yeah, I am.
Absolutely.
100%.
I am excited.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What was your favorite accomplishment of hers as VP of the United States?
Honestly, I can't answer that question.
You know, honestly, that's a good question.
Nobody
I can't
can,
really
she didn't do anything.
say specifically.
I can't, you know, I'm humble there.
I can't think of anything, specifically.
Dude, that look.
Sorry. I don't know. I haven't really been following politics.
Not even one? Not even one. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the whole thing about it's Kamala. The whole fake enthusiasm around her has been fascinating to watch. It's like nobody liked her. Okay, they were talking about her being the worst vice president in history. And then all of a sudden, they announced that she's the nominee and her numbers like skyrocket. Now they're starting to fall back off again because everybody's realizing, oh yeah, she's terrible. Oh yeah, we hate her. And so now it's coming back to reality. But that was kind of scary for a minute, how susceptible everybody was to propaganda. Be like, hey, look how great Kamala is.
The entire body of a woman is the creator of life. I'm sorry.
That's false.
The act is everything. We create life.
No. Let me correct you. Women bring about life. Men create life. In my nutsack right now, I got 80 billion life forms living in me. Your eggs are dead until a man puts life form in you. Furthermore, you only have an X chromosome.
I mean, that is basic biology. The egg's not really life until it's fertilized, right? I mean, the things in his nutsack are the swimmers. That's all I'm saying.
Hold the X and the Y chromosome. So we also dictate the sex of the baby. So you should be thanking your father for creating you because your mother only brought you to term. But your father is your creator.
He's a legitimate super genius. Legitimate.
Dude, that guy was spitting. He was on a roll there, dude. I mean, it's funny that a lot of people don't know that, too. Yeah, one chromosome comes from the mother, and it's always going to be the X because she's XX, and the father has XY, so it can be X or Y. Not a lot of people know that. Like, the father determines the sex.
The ones who support him are suburban, rural, and probably not that well educated.
You mean like those people over there?
Yep.
Okay. What made you come to the conclusion to kind of categorize people like that based on their political leanings?
I watch the news.
Do you honestly think that most of his supporters are racist?
Oh, that's like an embarrassing thing to admit in 2024, I feel like. I watch the news. Oh, so you're woefully uninformed. In fact, you're so uninformed that you're misinformed. Anybody who watches the news seriously in 2024 without like realizing they're being fed propaganda on both sides, because this woman, I guarantee you, she thinks CNN and MSNBC, they all have real news. She thinks Fox News is probably fake news, when they're two sides of the same coin. All mainstream news is propaganda these days. I guarantee you she doesn't realize that.
To prejudice?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Would
do.
you be willing to go over and talk to one right now and maybe see if we can bridge a divide and
No.
maybe talk?
Absolutely not. I haven't got time for them. I don't have time for them.
You wouldn't be willing just to hear their side and maybe prove you wrong so you can have a different outlook on a majority of the country?
Nobody
No.
wants to be proved wrong. No. Yeah. She can't even think her way out of a wet paper bag. Somebody who is that heavy doesn't take the time to do anything that's good for them. Can't diet, can't eat right. I'm one to talk, but I am dieting right now, so.
I'm a delivery person. Oh, and I'm volunteer EMS. So if you had COVID,
Even worse.
save your life.
Even worse.
I want to save your life.
So you standing next to something that's gonna stop somebody from getting saved. You parking next to something that's stopping somebody from getting saved. And you're an EMT?
What is she parked next to?
No, it's not.
Oh, a
I got
fire
a memo.
hydrant?
You can't do that. You can't do that. Look at this Karen, people. She's such a Karen for parking in the wrong spot. Y'all know how I give it up, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it, though. It's better like
So clearly she wasn't supposed to park there. I'm confused as to why. I did see a fire hydrant, but it was kind of behind her. Maybe she was too close to it. I don't really know.
that. It's better. It's more safety. I appreciate it. But now she good. She moved from there. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because now somebody's safe. And she an EMT, so she should know better. If you knew better, you do better.
Exactly. If you knew better, you would do better.
Exactly. I'm doing right. I know my law.
I'm one of the heroes
You
that everyone
knew
thanks
you would
every
do
day for saving people's lives. So yeah, record me in front of your million followers so that people can leave your page.
That's right. There you go.
I don't understand this thing where people think just because of their title, their job title or whatever, they think that they're like holier than thou. I'm an EMT. I'm the one who people thank every day. It's like you're getting paid $15 an hour, dude, to do something that a lot of people probably could do without much training. You could do something that a lot of people could figure out. Don't get me wrong. Love our EMTs. I do wish there was more incentive. I don't know. I don't know how I even want to say this, but I wish they were paid better. But it's tricky because everybody like wants to be an EMT, so then the pay's really low. I don't know. It's a weird issue. It's like they should be paid better for all that they do, but then everybody wants to do that job. Kind of weird. Kind of a weird situation, if I'm being honest.
So they can leave my page? They love you right now.
On my side than on your side. I save people's lives. What do? Humiliate people on your page. People that save people's lives.
Okay, keep
On
on.
the side
keep on.
of
I love
what?
it. Keep on.
Yourself, you
This is an EMT worker too. Look at her. She coming over here.
This is an EMT worker. This is an EMT worker.
Oh!
You don't have the f***ing right to f***ing record
That's
me.
assault. Yo, touch me again.
The second you start screaming at the top of your lungs to where your voice is breaking, you've lost. I mean, nobody's going to take you seriously when you're screaming like this. Nobody.
I'm gonna rock you. Touch me again. I'm gonna.
Oh, I want to see this.
Spit at me. Got it. She spit on me. You gonna spit on me? You gonna touch me too, man?
Wow, dude. I mean, I was always raised to never hit a woman, and I don't think you should hit a woman. But, but if they act like that, they're kind of asking for it. I'm just saying. No, you should. I mean, men are stronger than women, of course. So we have to exercise restraint, especially in situations like these. But if you're going to come up to a guy, push him, spit on him, punch at him, you're going to get what's coming to you. You ought to know that. That's like life 101. That's all we have for today. Luke Bell signing off. I will talk to you guys next time. Stay safe out there in Clown World as always.